Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero.
Looking to wait. We're
Seconds
still
left
waiting
now.
for the the second pickup
Ooh,
from
Radiant
Elite
Team
Wolves, and
Band.
now they pick up the Lone Druid. So they have themselves the start of a push lineup. We'll see if
Dire Team Band.
Complexity drafts accordingly. If they grab a couple D pushers, they have a fairly decent one in the Darkseer. He'll be able to push the lanes just fine.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. Radiant Team Band. Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Reserve time.
Bands coming out from Complexity and Elite Wolves. We see the Mirana banned out by Complexity. Looking through previous drafts of Elite Wolves, they have been picking up this Mirana for Misoko. So they're probably trying to just kind of deny that away from him a little bit, just to make sure he doesn't have too many comfortable hero choices.
Oh, Dire Team Band.
We'll see the Brewmaster and Spearbreaker banned out by Elite Wolves.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
The Spearbreaker banned out there, just looking for someone who has global presence and is able to pick off anybody anywhere. See the Enchantress banned out from Complexity. Don't want to deal with that pusher adding to the side of Elite Wolves. And now we'll see Complexity look to continue their draft. They already have an offlaner and a support. So we'll see if they grab... So they grab another support with this Bounty Hunter. So that will round them out support-wise. So they'll need a mid laner and a carry now. They have one stun. Could use a little bit more lockdown to help deal with this Lone Druid bear. And they also need a fairly hard right clicker. Side of Elite Wolves, they have the nice Vengeful Spirit stun along with a swap to follow it up. And they have the hard-hitting Lone Druid plus bear. So we should be looking for a offlaner, which is the Beastmaster. And now we'll look for a mid laner and another support coming out from the side of Elite Wolves. Complexity Gaming gets the Gyrocopter, so between the Gyro and the Darkseer, they'll be able to depush fairly easily and have plenty of magical damage. They are fairly magic heavy right now, but once the Gyro gets online, their physical damage will start to kick in a little bit more.
Oh man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine. Reserve time.
Dazzle.
Dire Team Band.
See the Dazzle picked up from the side of Elite Wolves. That'll round out their supports. We should see a mid laner coming out from Elite Wolves next. I'd expect it'll be somebody that will benefit from the minus armor that the Vengeful Spirit and Dazzle will be throwing out. And they have plenty of stun now between the Vengeful and the Beastmaster.
5 seconds left now. Oh, screw that guy. Screw that guy. Or
So they could look for something like a TA who loves minus armor. Complexity, we'll see what they look to actually ban out here. And we should be looking at a mid laner ban out.
Radiant team ban.
So we see the Obsidian Destroyer, or the Outworld Devourer, sorry, banned out from Complexity, thinking that that might be what Elite Wolves is looking to pick up with this last pick
Rick,
here.
there's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. Yeah, 5 seconds left now. Well, what do you know? It's reserve time.
The last ban out from Elite Wolves should be another mid laner here. So throw out the nice Death Prophet. Amazed that that was actually still in the draft at this point. So Complexity instantly picks up the Invoker, thinking that Limp will have a good time with that. And that kind of goes nicely with their Wombo combo they already have set up. Nice vacuum wall into Meteor and Call Down on the Tornado will do a lot of damage to the entire team of Elite Wolves all at once. And now going based on what this Elite Wolves draft has, I imagine we're going to see a single target burst come out. They are lacking the AoE a little bit, but they don't really need to worry too much about a push coming out from Complexity, so single target damage wouldn't be terrible here. So they actually go for the Tinker, something you don't see very often anymore. That'll give them a lot of push, it'll give them a lot of D-push, and it'll also give them a lot of AoE damage, which they were lacking at this point. So we'll see Chessie pick up this Invoker, as Gyrocopter will go to Limp, Z-Freak will take this Bounty Hunter, Handskin will take the Witch Doctor, and Swindles will take this Darkseer. Side of Elite Wolves is yet to actually pick up their heroes here. We see M-God picking up the Dazzle. And we should see Smash picking up this Beastmaster. In just a second, we see Misoko picking up this Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
Immediate pause comes out from the side of Elite Wolves. Looks like IWO was out of the game for a second. He connects in and picks up the Lone Druid. And once again, guys, this is the Dota 2 Canada Cup. I am the Opinion Engineer. You can find me on Facebook at An Engineer's Opinion. You can find me on YouTube at An Engineer's Opinion. And you can find me on Twitter at Opinion Engineer. We are jumping right into this game here. And I just need 1 second to convince my mouse to work. And so we see Limp on this Gyrocopter heading down towards the mid with Z-Freak on this Bounty Hunter. We can see Van has picked up this Tinker. He's roaming around the mid, looking to support Smash on this Beastmaster, and M-God on this Dazzle here. Z-Freak poking into the woods, Invis up already. We can see IWO just on the bottom, scouting things out. Musoko will rotate over on the Vengeful Spirit here. And we see Swindles and Limp now positioned in the mid lane with Handskin behind them. Looks like they'll give up on that Bounty Ruin on the bot. The Bear will come over to pick it up, and we might see a bit of an engagement here in the top. And Invis Z-Freak with an Ion Shell will come and stand on top of the Ruin. And immediately Van will have to back up. Sunstrike will come out, Coconut flying through, and that'll be a nice quick first blood going the way of Limp.
That's how it's done, kids.
Elsewhere on the map, we see the Gyrocopter picks up the bottom Ruin after the engagement was over a little bit there. So lanes have settled out now. We actually see Limp in the mid lane with this gyrocopter, and we'll see the Invoker up in the safe lane here. Played by Chessie, going up against this Smash Beastmaster and this M-God Dazzle. We'll see Handskin up here on the Witch Doctor looking to support him. And we see Z-Freak down in the bottom lane with his brother Swindles. Just looking to make sure this Lone Druid doesn't get too much free farm. And they shouldn't have too rough of a time here, as they is a melee carry, so he will have to work a little bit to make sure he does not just die to Ion Shell spam. See Limp taking the early levels of Rocket, and he'll continue to level up Homing Rocket as he can get a lot of harass out onto Van of this Tinker here. Especially with a bottle up, he can just throw out rockets constantly as long as he gets a ruin every once in a while. So as expected, this Darkseer is number 1 on the last hit board. Not having too much trouble up against this Lone Druid and Vengeful Spirit, as they aren't really able to do much to contest him. You see Z-Freak spotting out the bottom ruin there. He's just looking to stand on it. He'll take it himself and head towards the middle to see if he can get a little bit more harass onto Van here, help Limp out a little bit. Now we can see Limp and Chessie have actually taken number 1 and 2 on the last hit board, slightly passing up this Darkseer for the moment, but he's double pumping out his Ion Shells now, and Bounty Hunter, played by Z-Freak here, is actually able to pick up the first bear with the help of an Orb of Venom and an Ion Shield. They just kind of run it down.
Don't think he loves me.
There's a little bit of harassment coming out from Smash and M-God onto this Handskin Witch Doctor, but with the healing or Voodoo Restoration up, he is able to just kind of slough that off and not have too much trouble. See the Ion Shell spam keep coming out from Swindle, and they pulled the side lane there, just trying to get the creep equilibrium back in their favor. I'll actually see the Tinker start to stack and pull here, having a pretty rough time in this mid lane up against this Limp Gyrocopter, who has gone for a lot of early levels of the Rocket. He'll actually pop his haste rune here, but have to actually back out as the Marksman Machines is doing heavy damage to him. Sunstrike will come out, Z-Freak will come in, but M-God is there to save him with the last word, or sorry, the Shallow Grave. Smash on this Beastmaster, up to 12 last hits, doing fairly well. He's tied with Swindle on this Darkseer, not really having too much trouble. Chessie just barely ahead of him on this Invoker, and this Lone Druid is now pulled ahead, as he's able to just continuously pull creeps from the side lane with the bear. And Musoko is down here pulling creeps to the small camp just to make sure that Swindle doesn't have too easy of a time with Ion Shells. We see Z-Freak in the jungle here using that Ion Shell to help farm up a bit. That'll get him a lot of early levels and a little bit of gold if he's able to snatch a couple right clicks there. See Limp just cracked level 6 now. Throw a rocket out the way of Van. Marksman Machines will come out to cover his retreat. Limp will have to wait until he can actually get onto that Tinker without taking a lot of damage from the March, as he has very little HP right now. We actually see Swindle has retreated to the jungle now, not wanting to deal with this Lone Druid and Vengeful Spirit, as he is now a level behind them He's worrying about getting killed due to a quick magic missile and a nice root follow-up. So he'll play it safe, do a little bit of jungling, heal back up, and head back down to the bottom lane momentarily, I'd imagine. Let's see Smash up here. Having a decent time up against this Chessie Invoker and Hansian Witch Doctor. We see actually Z-Freak rotating around in behind here. M-God is right on his back though. Doesn't know he's there yet, but they'll look and see if they can set something up on this Dazzle or on Smash here. Looks like Z-Freak will just kind of stay and continue to scout them out. We'll see if they want to rotate around in, and they actually call the go-ahead onto this Dazzle. Nice stun Sunstrike come out will prevent the Shallow Grave from saving his life, and another kill going towards the way of Complexity. See Van on this Tinker, level 6 up now, took the really early point in rearm, just trying to make sure he can keep that March Machines out up as long as possible, as that's pretty much all that's saving him from Limp just diving him right now. See Swindle going down to this IWO, Lone Druid and Masuko Vengeful Spirit. Look like a nice magic missile, and the rabbit popped. And they'll turn this into a quick push onto this bottom tier 1 tower. Won't be able to get a trade at all here. See Z-Freak down in the jungle. Takes out the courier with 600 gold on it. That was the Tinker's bottle. And we see Swindle almost going down again to this Lone Druid and Vengeful Spirit, but gets away with about 20 HP. And Smash is able to actually pick off this Chessie Invoker up top. And we'll see M-God drop momentarily to Limp and Swindle. And Smash will continue to push onto this top tier 1 as a trade.
What's the matter with you?
And we see Z-Freak and Hanskin chasing down the Lone Druid. They will get him thanks to a nice deep reward, providing them plenty of vision.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And after that engagement, nice 1,000 gold swinging the way of Complexity. As it stands right now, Lone Druid on the top of the last hit board, followed closely by this 3-man squad of Complexity with this Invoker, Darkopter, and Darkseer. See Swindle here going for an early buckler. Looks like he'll be rushing a fast mech. Sees Lone Druid, Ring of Bassi up, boots his speed. His bear is nowhere to be found. Looks like it's dead for the moment here. He'll resummon it right now. Check what the bear has. Bear has gloves of haste and a boost of speed. 1,000 gold sitting on the Lone Druid. Probably getting a early hand of Midas. Chessie likely has something flying out to him from the courier right now here. And we see his surround on a Z-Freak here, looking to try to trade away for Smash. Smash is able to get away, and they'll be able to get this Dazzle in retaliation. What? Quick Vengeful Spirit stun comes out and stops the Forge Spirit from picking off M-God. And so we can see about 600 gold swing the way of Elite Wolves after that. Swindle surging away, has a Hedris completed now, just 500 gold away from actually completing that mech. See Smash and Soko going in for a dive onto this Invoker here, able to pick him off with relative ease. And with them, Soko will pick up level 6 on this Vengeful Spirit, opening up the swap. Hanskin TP's in with the Limp coming in to try to pick off Smash, but Smash is able to TP away just in time.
Dire's middle tower
And we
is
do
under
see Lone
attack.
Druid pick up the Hand of Midas just before he goes down. Probably was not able to actually use it before he dies.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under
But
attack.
at least he has it, and he will be ready to get back into this game as soon as he comes back to life here. Switching over to net worth, we see Gyrocopter number 1 just ahead of this Lone Druid. As soon as he comes back alive and able to use his Hand of Midas, he'll jump right back up on top.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoke out from Handskin along with Limp here, looking to cut through the mid lane, it looks like, by their map drawing and try to wrap around onto somebody. Won't actually find anybody. They do spot out this Lone Druid sitting in the top lane here, so they'll head around in behind him. Z-Freak coming around from the top. He'll provide the vision. Hopefully gets a track out just before he goes down. Nice call down, followed up by Sunstrike. And a swap out save from Sonko here. Saving the Lone Druid for the time being. Not able to actually TP out though. And Z-Freak will move in and finish him off. Handskin might trade his life away for this though. Quickly throws out the Death Ward and is able to pick off the Dazzle. Plenty of sentry wards down here. They can see Z-Freak here, but not able to actually go in for him just yet. Too worried about that Invoker coming in behind them. We see the Hand of Midas picked up by the Invoker after that as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So in the end there, slight gold advantage going the way of Elite Wolves, but overall, pretty much the same amount of gold game on either side. And we'll see Elite Wolves turn this into a push, looking to take out this top tier 1. Soko will move in, looking to finish off this tower here. And Gyrocopter is able to get a nice deny out here. And that'll cost Soko his life. He is able to get away with just 20 HP here. He'll throw out the call down. Soko not able to dodge it yet, but with that track out from Z-Freak, they are able to track him down and clean him up. And so with that, that's about 1,000 gold going the way of Complexity. And they'll turn that into a nice push onto the tier 1 up top here, with Swindle cutting the wave, making sure that the defense from Elite Wolves is hampered as long as possible.
You know what I'm talking about?
We'll see the Lone Druid pressuring the bottom tier 2 as much as he can, but Swindle will TP down and push him away. Has the mech completed, another 600 gold. See Boots of Travel up on this Tinker now. We'll see what he wants to grab next. Smash on this Beastmaster has book level 1, almost has the gold for book level 2. Handskin, just brown boots and a bracer on this Witch Doctor. Limp on this Gyrocopter, has power shreds up, has a Yasha, and just spent a little bit of money. We'll see what he wants to go for next. It'll likely be an S and a Y. Z-Freak standing on top of this Lone Druid here. They'll pop the dust and look to go for the trade on Z-Freak. He'll instantly die to this TP in from the Tinker. Quick swap out from Sonko, trying to finish off Swindle before he can go down. And the nice homing rocket will finish off the Vengeful Spirit. Death Ward coming out from Handskin here. Invoker running in and able to get the stun off on the Tinker before he can actually TP away. And a quick 2-for-1 going the way of Complexity.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under attack. That force field leads me to believe that Dire just fortified their structure. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
See Elite Wolves group up. This lone druid will easily take out this tier 1 tower in the mid here.
It's gone.
See Swindle moving in, Z-Freak in the area. Limp running in on this gyrocopter. Not able to get a rocket out on anybody. They have the track up on the lone druid. We'll see if they can throw a rocket out and look to run in. See Chessie down here on the Invoker slowly working on this Roshan. And we'll see the rest of Complexity rotate over to try to defend it here. They sniff out the fact that Elite Wolves is moving in. Z-Freak might go down before the fight even gets started here. Actually kind of blows the roar and doesn't really get anything with it. So they have to play it fairly safe here, as their big stun is gone now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Bounty Hunter dead. Elite Wolves will move into the Roche and look to finish what Chessie started. We see Chessie and Limp still in the area looking to head back in here. Marching the Sheen spam and Rocket spam, trying to make sure that Complexity can't come down to the Roche pit area without taking a lot of damage. But eventually the Tinker will run out of mana, so he has to play it fairly safely here. He'll look to head home, hoping that Smash and the Sloan Druid can finish up this Roche before Complexity gets brave and heads in. Z-Freak back up, throwing out the tracks. Roche down to a quarter, and they will finish off this Roche with no contention from Complexity, able to keep them up on the high ground, not wanting to come into the pit area. Invoker has a Yule Scepter up. He'll head down towards the bottom here. Quick swap out from Soko. Quick engagement onto Swindle here. Roar comes out once again, trying to finish off Swindle, able to finish him up. Death Ward comes out from Hanskin, trying to bring down Hanskin here. Quick Shallow Grave out from the Dazzle, called down from Limp. Heavy damage onto Smash. But they have to back up once again, as all of the March Machine damage is really hindering Complexity here. $2,000 gold up on this Tinker now. He'll probably be looking to finish a Blink Dagger next. Just try to get the best positioning he can. We see another 1,500 gold up on this Gyrocopter. He might want to go for a Mana style here. We'll see what he wants to grab next. 1,000 gold up on this Invoker, Hand of Midas, Yule Scepter. We'll see what he wants to finish up next. Guardian Greaves actually completed for the Starks here now. They'll have plenty of team fight in this next fight here. Smash, book level 3 is up, plus another 1,000 gold. We'll see if he wants to go for something like a Blink Dagger next, or if he wants to go for the Boots of Travel so he can hop around as much as the Tinker is. See Limp and Z-Freak working on pushing out the middle lane here, drawing a line through the woods, trying to intercept whoever they can in this jungle. I actually saw a mech come out from the Vengeful Spirit. He's got Arcane Boots as well. He's sitting on a fairly decent amount of gold here, ahead of most of the other supports. Actually, all of the other supports. See Smash move into the jungle here and just farming a bit with his Necro 3 warriors. See Limp come in trying to pick off a few of the Necro Book creeps, not able to make it happen. See Z-Freak move in onto this lone druid. Limp rushing in, has the homing rocket up on him. We'll see how much of a chase they want to make here. See Chessie moving in on the Invoker. Homing missile does land. Z-Freak will move in, throw out a quick Shuriken, and get a little bit more damage onto the side of Elite Wolves. But they'll Mac up and Arcane Boot up and just be fine with it. Complexity not ready to push the issue anymore. Two minutes left on this Aegis here. See a Sacred Relic and 1,000 gold up on this Lone Druid. He'll have a Radiance and just 350 gold here. Invis Ruin up on Smash here. He'll head into the jungle to do a little bit of scouting here. They must have saw that Invis pick up as they instantly drop a Sentry Ward. Quick smash out onto the Dazzle. Not able to pick him up. Quick swap comes out from Masoka looking to save Smash's life. Able to do it and kill off the Bounty Hunter in the process. Marching Machines rolling through, doing heavy damage on the side of Complexity. Tinker back in the area after heading home a little bit here. Has his Blink Dagger up, doing heavy damage with the rocket spam. And they are able to finish off this Invoker now. Still haven't lost anybody. Lone Druid will die. That's just his Aegis though. He'll be back momentarily. And Z-Freak will give his life for that. And with the help of M-God, the Lone Druid Bear is able to pick off Limp's Gyrocopter up on the top as he ran towards the woods. So we see about 1,000 gold swinging the way of Elite Wolves after that. And they'll turn this into a nice little push. Likely be able to take out this mid-tier 2 tower before Complexity can do anything about it.
Dire's middle tower's under attack. Dire's middle tower just took a big beating. It's gone.
See Aurora come out onto Swindle here. That'll be the quick death of the Darkseer. And then they'll look to finish off this last outer tower.
Oh great. Dire's bottom tower got destroyed.
45 seconds. The Darkseer is still dead here. Looks like the Radiance is now completed on the Spirit Bear, so they'll look to kind of breach high ground a little bit here and get a little bit of damage. Quick swap comes out on the Limb. He'll instantly die to this magic missile spam. Tinker, Dagon level 2 up now, heads back home to refill on mana. He'll rejoin the fight momentarily here. Tier 3 tower has gone down now on the bot. Tinker TP's in, blinks forward, picks off the Witch Doctor quickly. Axes roll forward on the Swindle here. Homing Rockets coming out doing heavy damage. And the lane Rax is now dead. Smash blinks forward, trying to finish off this Invoker. Quick vacuum back by the Swindle Darkseer here. He'll save Chessie for a moment. Then the Tinker will TP back in and blink forward and pick off this Invoker almost instantly. Not wanting to end the fight, Elite Wolves will stay in the base and continue the siege here. And no real reason they can't. Swindle will call the game there. They've had enough. This pushing lineup is not going to leave their base anytime soon, as this Tinker has free reign to jump in and jump out with a full mana pool up the entire time. Alright everybody, that was game 1 of a best of 3 between Elite Wolves and Complexity Gaming. Once again, I'm the Opinion Engineer. You can find me on Facebook at Opinion Engineer. Or sorry, on Facebook at An Engineer's Opinion. You can find me on Twitter at Opinion Engineer. Already on my YouTube channel. We'll be right back with game 2 momentarily.